बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। यूनिट 6 स्कूल एंड कम्युनिटी। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है यूनिट 6। इंशाल्लाह आज हमने स्कूल एंड कम्युनिटी यूनिट 6 कंप्लीट करना है। यूनिट 6 का जो कंटेंट है वो है, सबसे पहले हम इंट्रोडक्शन करेंगे स्कूल एंड कम्युनिटी का, देन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स क्या है यूनिट्स के, फिर रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन स्कूल एंड सोसाइटी, इफेक्ट्स ऑफ स्कूल ऑन कम्युनिटी, इफेक्ट्स ऑफ कम्युनिटी ऑन स्कूल, a critical analysis of social role of school and teachers in Pakistani society. Introduction. Educational institutions are micro societies. Education institute micro societies हैं जो छोटे पैमाने पे सोसाइटीज होती है, उसे माइक्रो सोसाइटीज बोलते हैं, विच रिफ्लेक्ट द इंटायर सोसाइटी, जो कंप्लीट सोसाइटी को रिफ्लेक्ट करती है. द एजुकेशन सिस्टम इन एनी गिवन सोसाइटी प्रिपेयर्स द चाइल्ड फॉर फ्यूचर लाइफ एंड instills in him those skills that will enable him to live a useful life and contribute to the development of the society. Education as a social phenomena does not take place in a vacuum or isolation. It takes place in the society, and this normally begins from the family, which is one of the social institutions responsible for the education of the child. Many sociologists have observed that there is a strong relationship between school and society. साइकोलॉजिस्ट क्या कहते हैं, उन्होंने क्या ऑब्जर्व देखा है, स्ट्रॉन्ग रिलेशनशिप है बिटवीन किसके दरमियान, स्कूल के दरमियान और सोसाइटी यानी कि आपके माशरे के दरमियान. This observation is based on the fact that it is not possible to draw any differentiation between the two concepts. Relationship between school and society. जल्दी से रीडिंग करें सब इसको. Relationship between school and society, it is known to all that the relationship between school and society is very close and integral. क्या ये बहुत close है और integral है. We cannot think of a school without a society. हम एक स्कूल को सोसाइटी के बगैर नहीं सोच सकते. And on the other hand, a society without school is quite absurd. One without the other does not carry any sense. एक दूसरे स्कूल सोसाइटी के बगैर कोई सेंस नहीं रखता, सोसाइटी स्कूल के बगैर कोई सेंस नहीं रखी. These are two sides of a same coin. ये एक ही सिक्के की दो sides हैं. Therefore, the school should arrange its program in such a way that they strengthen the relationship between school and society. Now, some measures that cultivate the relation between school and society are presented here. Durkheim was one of the first sociologists to appreciate the relationship between education and society. Agent for social change. It is logical to expect that the type of education given in each society will change from time to time as the society changes. Many writers have argued that education is one of the causes of social change in the society, but another school of thought is of the opinion that educational change tends to follow other social changes rather than initiate them. Ottawa in 1980 observed that ideas of change originate in the minds of men, often in the mind of a single man. A hierarchy order. Another area of the relationship between education and society is through the arrangement of the entire society into a hierarchical order, that is through the social structure in which education plays a prominent and significant role in fixing educated individuals into social classes. Ottawa in 1980s observed that education is the process of preparing people to fit into this complex social structure and to play particular social roles as members of more than one institutional group. Individuals have to learn to be fathers or mothers, school teachers or civil servants, shopkeepers or pets, etc. Preparation for future life. Education as a social phenomena is also concerned with the preparation of the child for his future occupation in life. This is one of the main economic functions of education, and this is in the interest of both the nation and the individual. Through education, an individual knows the structure of the society and the different types of relationship that exist among those structures in the society. The child is taught how to perform different roles within the social structure in the society. These rules are interrelated. For example, the rule of a father is a relational rule. A father could be a son to another person. Social interaction. Social interaction may be defined as any relation between people and groups which changes the behavior of the people in the group. There is a need for social interaction by the child before he could acquire the culture of his society. This interaction in the society is therefore part of the child's education, provided that type of interaction brings about positive changes in the child's behavior in the right direction as required by the educational system. One important point here is that the child has been taking part in group interaction long before he starts to attend school, and the most common among these group interactions are within the family and the peer group. सोशल इंटरेक्शन क्या है? स्कूल में आपकी किस तरह इंटरेक्शन होती है लोगों के साथ, आपके घर में आपके अब्बू के साथ, अम्मी के साथ, बहन भाइयों के साथ, नाना दादी, चाचा फूफी ताया सबके साथ, और आपके दोस्त हमसायों के साथ किस तरह इंटरेक्शन है, फिर आपके स्कूल में आपके टीचर के साथ, मैनेजमेंट के साथ, प्रिंसिपल के साथ, अदर स्टाफ के साथ, एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन स्टाफ के साथ, आपके दोस्त, ये सब चीज़ें क्या है? ये सोशल इंटरेक्शन का पार्ट है। और स्कूल और आपको जो आपकी फैमिली है, सोसाइटी, वो यही सिखाती है कि आपने किस तरह पॉजिटिव बिहेव करना है और सबके साथ किस तरह पॉजिटिवली आपने इंटरेक्ट करना है। ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ द कल्चर वैल्यूज. Many sociologists have appreciated the relationship between education and society and have concluded that the two are so interrelated that one cannot isolate them. सोशियोलॉजिस्ट क्या कहते हैं? ये दोनों एक दूसरे से इतने ज्यादा इंटररिलेट है कि आप इसको आइसोलेट या अलग नहीं कर सकते. It has been observed that the educational system of any nation must be based on the needs and demands of the society. ऑब्जर्व किया गया कि जो आपका एजुकेशन सिस्टम है आपकी कौम का, वो किस पे बेस करता है कि आपकी जो सोसाइटी की ज़रूरत क्या है और डिमांड क्या है, नीड क्या है. And that any education system that fails to meet the needs, aspirations and ambitions of the society is not relevant and is bound to fail. ऐसा एजुकेशन सिस्टम जो फेल हो जाए, आपकी ज़रूरत को पूरा ना करे, आपको इंस्पायर ना करे, आपकी एम्बिशन ऑफ द सोसाइटी से ना रिलेट करे, तो वो सिस्टम फेल हो जाता है. द एजुकेशन सिस्टम ऑफ एनी नेशन is concerned with the transmitting of the culture values of today to those who will live in the world of tomorrow, and contents of education must somehow strike a balance. आपके जो एजुकेशन सिस्टम है नेशन का, किस पे कंसर्न कर रहा होता है? जो आज आप स्टडी कर रहे हैं और आप फ्यूचर के लिए प्लानिंग कर रहे होते हैं कि आज हमने किस तरह तैयार करना है, क्या सिस्टम होना चाहिए, क्या करिकुलम होना चाहिए, ताकि आपकी आने वाली नस्ल और जो फ्यूचर में आपको चीज़ें चाहिए आप उसको एक पॉजिटिव इन्वायरमेंट के तहत डेवलप कर सकें. Fulfillment of individuals and societal needs. Finally, education has to fulfill both the individual needs and those of the society and must keep pace with other subsystems in the society as both variables are interrelated. Education as a social phenomena does not take place in a vacuum or isolation. It takes place in the society, and this normally begins from the family, which is one of the social institutions responsible for the education of the child. Effects of school on community. The school must play an active part to relate itself with the society. There are many education forces in the society. For example, places of historical interest, temple, church, mosque, and remnants of human civilization. These forces may act as educator to the young people in order to create a relationship between social and society. The school can organize educational exhaustion, keep pace in the social need, selection of rules for society, moral and intellectual development of students, development of personality, transmission of the culture values. Today, community involvement has taken or renewed significance in configuration and discussion of school improvement. Federal, state, and local educational legislation, political slogans, professional addresses, and casual conversation